Okay, Igor, part 2, hold on to stabilize better my mobile phone. Okay. Okay, the resonance tomography, it was in excellent level, yes. My thorax was very okay from the accident, okay, in my right ribs. Although that I had strong, huge bruises over here to my thorax and to my right ribs. Okay, with the resistance from with the belt of my car caused this bruises. Okay, it's normal, this thing, no, normal the things. And I remember my dad went before an Englishman with his sister took me from this point, from the accident point, and they took me to a hospital. Yes, with my mobile phone, I notified my dad. Yes, of course, he was with my mom to our home, and when the telephone was ringing, before to answer my dad, do you know, after my dad later he revealed me. But always, when the telephone, the line phone was ringing, I understood that something horrible happened to you. Yes, my dad. Intuition, strong manly intuition, Igor. Yes, telepathy. And when he listened the ring phone, told my mom, I know it has something horrible happened to him. Yes, I will go to answer the phone. And immediately my dad came in the medical center. The orthopedist and the ophthalmologist told my dad in excellent condition, and all his lungs and his thorax from this car accident. Generally, his thorax, his health is in excellent condition, and his right ribs. Don't worry, Manolis, the ophthalmologist, the boy, he told me, you are in excellent condition. And he asked me, Igor, a query. Manolis, you are smoking. Very little, 4 cigarettes every day, 4 cigarettes with one piece of coffee. Because your thorax, your lungs are in excellent condition, that it doesn't is not saying that you are smoking. Very clear, your lungs. The resonance tomography showed. This means that you are not smoking. 4 cigarettes, very light cigarettes with little bit quantity nicotine. I remember then diving off the German cigarettes. Igor, yes. For 7 years, this was the type that I was loving to smoke. Yes, with pipe herb from the drugstore I had bought in order to hold the nicotine, the negative ingredients, because the nicotine is causing cancer. Yes, of course. And okay, and again it's going the nicotine into your lungs, but little quantity, and again it's dangerous. Although sometimes the pipe herb, the Japanese, doesn't mean nothing, but it's okay. Helps you one piece of the puzzle, yes, in order to not receive too much nicotine, yes. Okay, and the type of the smoke of the cigarette was light, yes. It wasn't for example, the unique over here cigarette that is too heavy. It's the Camel. No, Camel. It's death. This type of cigarette. Yes. Causes cancer, heart failure, a lot of things to your health. The Camel, the unique dangerous cigarette. It is this type of cigarette. This is that in those Germans smoke, okay, and this is harmful, of course. And my technologist told me, because it's very clear, Mr. Manolis, your length, and this is the query that I asked. Okay, I smoke 4 cigarettes. You, doctor, I asked him, let it better. A lot of cigarettes, Manolis. A lot of cigarettes. I'm smoking. But don't worry, Manolis, your lungs, your thorax are in excellent condition. Don't worry, Manolis. Neither cracks, neither fractures, IGOR, absolutely nothing. And miracle was that my car destroyed totally. Okay, it wasn't a lot of pieces, huge damage, not in the front part of the car. The point that they crashed on the escalators, yes. And huge miracle, the doctors told my dad, yes. And the engineer later, when he saw the car, was the crash was much more worse, Igor, in the point of the driver, not I was driving. But if my dad, Igor, if he was beside me, he would have killed, and although that he would have wore his belt. And again, because the crash was much more much more intense to the position of next to the driver. Yes, don't know the terminology in English now to say to you. And it was a miracle. Satanic spell, Igor. Do you know how I understood this thing? Because my mom, she had a vision 4 days before the accident. A vision, no dream, vision. She had, my mom. 4 days before the accident, with my dad and my mom, we are all ready to go to it in the tavern in Santorini Island. And when we locked the door to our home, after a few paths was a church, because my mom's village includes many churches. Was the Virgin Mary, the church, and my mom, she had a vision. On the belfry, she looked and she saw 2 angels and 1 saint. And when we were passing, she asked me, Manolis, you are seeing them? To see, Mom, what? 2 angels on the belfry, and 2 saints, and 1 saint without beards, and 1 saint with long beards. The 1 saint was Saint Christopherus. Yes, because in the holy icons he sent his beards, and the other the Saint Panteleimonas. The saint was the saint, he was doctor during his youth. The paganists killed him, the Saint Panteleimonas, when he was 30 years old, yes. And the crash, the accident happened very close to the small church in the Saint Panteleimonas on the field, yes. My mom, she saw these 2 saints, 2 angels, Michael and Gabriel. The angels they were, and there's these 2 saints. The Saint Christopherus, we have in my mom's village a huge, beautiful church. Yes, Igor. And they saved me. They gave to my mom the message that something will happen to the boy very fast. And my mom, she asked the priest, of her village, in her village, and the priest answered to her, or something very good will come up, or something horrible will come up. Now we will see. Yes, in a few days, it will show, will manifest what will come up. And in 4 days, 30 August, this vision my mom happened to her, and in 4 days, the accident, yes. And enemies, the mafia, Greek mafia, witches and wizards, then that they very jealous with me. Unfortunately, Igor, yes. From the age when I was 4 years old, and to not tell you from baby, these witches and wizards over here in Greece, yes. And they very jealous with my existence, with my beautiful existence. And they tried to kill me with satanic spells. Yes, but thank God, the sorcery, the witchcraft, the black magic worked with an accident instead of with an illness, with a disease. Okay, with a disease is much more difficult, the things. Worked with an accident. Yes, with an accident there is an absolution to save your life. Yes, but with a disease you don't know what kind of disease is this, Igor. And think, Igor, one thing you must think. My mom, okay, many accidents are caused by the sorcery, by the black magic. But one member of your family to have this vision, it's not happening usually. The God of Jesus Christ, and all the great saints in God's kingdom, and the two angels, the Archangel Michael and Gabriel, they were so upset. Imagine, Igor, think about it. Imagine what kind, and fantasize, Igor, what kind and type of spells, of black magic they made. What you must think how strong and intense was the satanic ceremony, the satanic ritual. Yes, so that the reason that the Jesus Christ kingdom was very upset, and gave to my mom this heavenly message with a vision. Something will come up to my office, but his life will be saved. Yes, sometimes I'm emotionally touched, Igor, because this was an injured experience for me, from my psychology, this car accident. Do you know something, Igor? I lost all the universe when I crashed on a tree. Was very horrible, injured experience. For example, and the earthquake is a horrible injured experience when the house will collapse and the wreckages hit you on your body, and this is very much more horrible. And the car accident, thank God, that then fell in the principles or in the chasm. Was filled, yes, on the tree. With the principles, is much more worse, the things. And into the chasm. Imagine, Igor, what kind of spells, what kind of satanic ritual they made. They didn't give Igor neither 0 and 1% that Manolis, neither 0 and 1% that Manolis will be survived, will survive Manolis. They were the witches and the wizards over here in Greece too much sure that I would die in this car accident, but I didn't die. Yes, I didn't die, because our Lord Jesus Christ then warned. Do you know something, Igor? A lot of persons that hate you, they want to destroy you, to cast a spell to you, to use any kind and type of black magic, either hoodoo, either voodoo. Hoodoo is in Africa, another kind and type of magic. Hoodoo, or voodoo, or Indian magic, or Australian magic, aboriginal magic. A lot of types of magic, black magic, they exist on the planet Earth, Igor. It's our Lord Jesus Christ and all the great saints, and especially the Saint Patapios, and this saint helped me with this car accident. You will not die. They cannot win you, the witches and the wizards. Neither and the religion of voodoo, that is the strong sorcery, the strong satanic ritual, in compare with all the kind and types of black magic. The voodoo and hoodoo in Africa. Yes. If our Lord Jesus Christ, He doesn't want to allow this thing, it's not happening. As long as the witchcraft and the satanic ritual is too strong, no matter, Igor. Yes. And I want to end up that I was survivor from this car accident, and the engineer told my dad how this boy survived. Miracle, huge miracle. And the engineer told my dad, and the doctors, and with no any fracture, any crack, only the bruise I have with the belt, the resistance. Yeah, and I was very scared later when I went my home. I was crying to my dad's hug. I remember, Igor. Yes, 31 years old I was. Now I'm 44. And my dad, then I was working with I was reading the cards of witches of Turkey, and the cards showed to me, Igor, was a very evil spirit to my figure, yes, and under evil spirit covered by the Atart, the mother of her, the very good witch, yes. And my daddy was telling me, and your cards, my old man, always showed to you, and something horrible will come up. And I told you, don't go with the car, yes. Don't go. But do you know something? And if I wouldn't have gone, with another way would have happened, this thing. With the food, an accident, with when I will during my walking, if they have made something, the evil humans, with their hostile energies, and again would have happened to me the car accident now, or any type of accident. Okay, it wasn't from my destiny to not get crazy now. If all the accidents and diseases in the planet Earth are caused by the sorcery, no. Okay, but sometimes and from the sorcery, but generally, my theory is I don't put all the time the sorcery. If something, a jinx, will happen to me, it's a normal thing. It's sometimes a coincidence of the life. If something is written to your karma, to your destiny, not only the sorcery. Yes, a jinx is not caused by the sorcery in each case, in each occasion. No, to not get crazy now. A single jinx now, a failure. Yes, no, but the jinx sometimes and by the sorcery could be caused. Yes, it's valid than this, but not all the time these things. But it's valid in some occasions, yes, I admit it. I I personally believe in sorcery. There is a sorcery. There is, and over here in Greece is in highest level. Yes. Okay, and in Prague, my tour guide told me this woman that she has died from Prague. She was, but she knew to speak Greek. Was from Prague. She was a Greek woman from Prague, but she was speaking excellent the Greek language. She had studied. But now she has died, this woman, unfortunately. Over here in 80 years, they kept me informed, unfortunately. Huge, highest level in Slovakia and in Prague, yes, in England, Scotland, much more. When I went in Scotland with Nessie, the monster of Loch Ness, okay, the legend. In Scotland, in Ireland, yes, with the Celtics over there. Okay, this was a miracle to me. Okay, like the boy with the Indians. Okay, disease it was. This accident and all the saints gave the heavenly message to my mom that something horrible will come up. Yes, and hold on to stabilize it better. Yes. Yes, and thank God, Igor, thank God. Hold on to see myself, my mobile phone. Okay. And thank God. Okay, my dad, he bought me another car, yes, a new car. And this car was Jim's car. Had a little, how can I say, the machine of the car was a little crazy in this car. From that day, Dad, that you bought to me present Jim's car, yes. It was a Jinx person that my dad, he bought from her, yes, Jinx, woman. And it's okay, Igor, finally, yes, I survived, yes, I survived. And the Saint Patapios saved me. Yes, okay, I had enemies to my life, good mafia and witches and wizards. From baby, they want my death, to lead me to death. And at the moment, they have not succeeded. At the moment, I don't know now in the future. So that's the reason I'm going to the church. I'm receiving very often the Holy Communion, yes, with the same spoon. And a lot of persons and the doctors over here in Greece, they were saying with the same spoon the coronavirus, and any kind of diseases, influenzas, yes, cholera, yes, absolutely nothing. With the same spoon, Igor, I'm receiving the Holy Communion, yes, and I have not infected absolutely nothing, yes. You are not, it's not transmitted by the Holy Communion. Either good human you are, either evil human you are. If our Lord Jesus Christ, His holy blood and His holy body into the Holy Communion. Yes, I'm receiving the Holy Communion. I'm going to the church. From baby, I'm going to the church. Okay, then when I had the accident, I had stopped to go in the church. I was going in 2 months one time. Now I'm going every Sunday. Yes, in 3 months one Sunday, and the witches and the wizards, they found me, Igor, skeptical and much more vulnerable. My organism, my aura, my chakras, all my solar grid. In Greek, iliakoplegma. All the, because I know about the aura. Yes, if you have strong aura from your birth, a strong shield prevents the demonic energies to pass your aura and destroy you, to cause you an accident or a disease. From your nature, if you have. I personally, I have strong aura from my nature. This is the reason that they cannot lead me to death. Yes. but the church is helping me in order to have much more strong aura, bioenergy, and solar grid chakras. If I was how can I say now in English? It's helping me, the church, much more, and helps in the church, helps in the strong shield, the chakras and the solar grid, and the strong aura that I have, helps me in this, helps me and my label friend Stephen Quadros. I have the Scorpion. You remember when I was telling you and New Year's Eve, the photo in Italy. Yes, this occultist that is helping me. He's breaking me the spells, the satanic rituals. Generally, he's breaking me to me. Yes, Stephen, and yes, Igor. Sometimes when I'm making the video to you, Igor, I'm sneezing the other day intensely, and this is the metaphysical sign of Stephen. You remember, you have listened and to the other videos that I was telling about the Scorpion. Yes, the Stephen, the martial artist, and he's breaking me the spell. So that's the reason that I'm yawning, that I'm sneezing. Yes, Igor. And so that's the reason that and Stephen contributed, and the church, and my shield, my aura, and my chakras, all contributed. So that's the reason that this sorcery, this satanic ritual didn't lead me to death. Yes. Okay. If I wasn't Christian, and again they couldn't lead me to death, the witches and the wizards. Do you know why, Igor? Because I have strong aura from my nature. This is the metaphysical key. This I have suspected. And I am Gemini. Okay, another person they are Gemini. Perhaps the horoscope helps. The Leo is much more to the aura of each human. For example, that person, they are not susceptible to the evil eye, to the sorcery, absolutely nothing. Depends from your aura, much more from your energy of your body. This is metaphysical key. I have a strong aura from my birth. This is the reason that they cannot. But they could have they would have hardship me. They would have caused me hardships, to have accidents, these things. But to lead me to death, no, because it's my aura. This they want, Igor. My death, they want. They have not succeeded yet. That I'm 44 years old. And I don't know in the future if they will succeed it. I hope so, no. But the thing about Tapios, do you know his spirit, what he says to me? Igor, don't worry, my son. I'm over here. I will punish them. Don't worry. I will not let you to destroy you, to lead you to death. This sorcery. You will be died, Merolis, when your time will come up. Our Jesus Christ, he knows. You will not abandon this world before your time to come up. PRÍDE RADOSxong in Greek. Yes. And I will not let you, my son. I love you so much. He loves me, this saint. His spirit, ego, he's talking to me. He's speaking to me. Yes. The Saint Patapios. So that's the reason I'm going to the monastery and I'm praying all the time over there. Yes. If I was, sometimes I'm saying to my conscious, Manos, if you weren't religious, Christian, now you would have gone into the grave. Yes. Never know. Although that in my aura is strong, much more this thing with me due to the Saint Patapios and to my aura, but much more to this concrete saint. So miraculous healer Igor is, yes. And to tell you my mom's experience, my mom, okay, the accident happened. After 1 week, 13 September 2011, my mom, she had another vision. We went with my dad in a tavern with music, okay, dance. When we returned back to our home, my mom, okay, I had a little fight with my dad. You weren't always careful, and you crashed, and I shouted to my dad. I remember then, and I don't pay attention. My mom, she answered me, go to your bed, my house, in the other next room to sleep, to get to bed, and don't pay attention to your dad. Yes, and I went. And I remember, Igor, I was crying to my bed because I had my dad. He spoke me with strict way. We weren't careful, man. Always, Aries is the zodiac sign of my dad. Very kind-hearted and strict he was. And my mom, she was strict. He has Cancer, has zodiac sign, and my mom, she was strict. Strict parents I had. So that's the reason that I'm very kind-hearted person. Into the society, I became dignified man and honest man, Igor. Exactly the same like you. And my mom, she had a vision, close switched off the light, and she saw an elf, you know, elf, goblin, small human, yes, into the boat, something like boat, spaceship. He was wearing a silk fabric, a cape, a white cape. All his dressing was white colors. A silk cape fabric. The clothes like Jesus Christ with his students, his pupils in Jerusalem. Then reminded her, to my mom, this thing. This man, and my mom, she was looking at her, and my mom, she made her cross, and it disappeared, Igor. Yes, and the other thing, she told me, Mom, who is? Immediately I understood, Igor, who was, and I showed Steven the photograph. Yes, Igor, yes. And Mom, he was this middle-aged man with the blue eyes. Yes, my knowledge. Yes. And do you know something, Igor? My mom, I showed another scene with Steven when he was speaking during his interview, when he was speaking about with a young man. And yes, and it's too funny. This is always got an number. Now I'm like Panther and Zorlik in Slovak. And when my mom, I showed to him because Steven during his speech when he was speaking with a young man, another journalist, another boy, martial arts. I know, I believe, Igor, and you know martial arts, kickboxing, little things. Something I had seen in your old photographs in internet. Something my eye, little bit vaguely took something. Yes, something my eye saw. Yes, with a kickboxing you love, and you, Igor, with a kickboxing, and you are metaphysical man, Igor, like Steven Quadros. I'm sure about this. The same degree is your metaphysical powers, Igor. This I believe for you. Yes, the mystery, the ritual, with the destiny cards. Yes, like Steven you are, and you as well, Igor, yes. Yes, and I showed to my mom, Steven, when asked Steven one point, his friend, young man, where's Jimmy Larry? Jimmy, I'm talking over here. And the grimace, the expression of his face, his wild physiognomy. Well, where's Jimmy Larry? Jimmy, I'm talking over here. Yes, my mom, like this man was, he looked at me. From his glance, I understood that he was 100%. Yes, this man. Who is this man? Is my man in Stephen? His name from Los Angeles. He's a cultist, martial artist, strong telepathy. He has intuition. Scorpion he is. My knowledge he was, and he was searching me. Stephen, in a physical way, Igor, he was searching me. Okay, well, you never know. He had information from somebody that I died, that I burned into the car accident, and he was trying to locate me in a metaphysical way. Who right now where I am, in the hell, in the heaven, when he traveled with his aura, in another world, and to the astral world, and to God's kingdom, and into the hell, in Hades, he went. And he confirmed that I wasn't dead, neither in the hell, neither in the astral world, neither in the Hades, in Greek Abyss. Nowhere. My aunt is alive, and to make a trip, a journey from Los Angeles to Santorini Island to see. And he told me that I had a fight, little bit, a fight with my dad. Yes, I believe that he saw that he was invisible. And now this one human, if he's listening to me right now, he thinks that I'm crazy. Okay, I'm not crazy, Igor. These things, metaphysical things, were happened to me then. And the car accident. Okay, my parents, after my car accident, they died from the disease. Cancer, my dad, lung cancer, and my mom, skin cancer, melanoma. Okay, the sorcery, the satanic spells killed my parents later. But much more with my dad. Okay, the skin cancer, it's logic, and due to not all the time to the spells, but with my dad was the sorcery, Igor. Yes. They tried me to cause the diseases, and the skin cancer, and the lung cancer, and the black magic turned to my dad, and to my mom, yes, unfortunately. Persons that I love. Turned to them. And again, they went, and my dad, my mom and me also, but they succeeded to now we don't know what kind of things they what played. In Greek, exotic. But I believe that their target I was, and then my parents, they paid the bride. Over here in Greece we are saying these slangs. They paid the bride, and the bridegroom they paid my parents. Yes, and my parents, they wanted, they were very jealous, the witches and the wizards generally over here in Greece, and yes, they wanted to kill them in a physical way, with satanic spells. Yes, they wanted. And thank God that, but my knowledge they won't. My knowledge, they cannot win him at the moment. Now in the future, I don't know. When my dad he died, I was very scared. I was telling now the satanic spells when after my dad's death would turn where? To the wall. Yes, but thank God at the moment everything very well, yes, with me. As long as Stephen is alive, yes, there's still this boy Igor, huge sacrifices for me has done, Stephen. A lot of satanic spells, satanic rituals. He has demonic magic. He has broken to me, Stephen, this scorpion that I showed you to the photograph, Igor. I believe in Igor MATOVIC. He is very strong. A cult is like Stephen, yes. Okay. Not to the same degree. Who knows? In the same degree could be. You are. I saw your photograph when you said 2 times, "Ciao, ciao, ciao." And when I wrote you the dedication yesterday, you reminded me a little your expression, Stephen. Yes, you have metaphysical occult expression. Yes, and you reminded me a little of him. and yes, Igor. And how much time I have to see? Okay, to make Igor the part 3, because I want to show you something. Yes, the part 3 to see.